Hi guys, welcome back. My name's Andy. My first little how-to video I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to gauge out mortar properly for brickwork. First of all, I'm just chucking some water in, make sure that the whole of the mix is wet all around the inside so then you don't get anything sticking to it. And then we're going to gauge it out as 4 and 1. So it's 4 buckets of sand to 1 bucket of cement. So we're going to put 2 sands in first, then we'll top it off with a bucket of cement afterwards, and then we'll finish it off with the other 2 buckets of sand. Okay, so I'll show you what it's like as it is at the moment. That's just with the 2 buckets in there. Obviously that's dry, so we need to add some more water in there to make sure that it all mixes up nicely. I'll just set this back down again. So there's a whole bucket of water we've put in at the moment, just for the 2. Like I said, we're going to put the cement in now, and then we'll fill up the bucket with more water, and then put the other 2 in. Whilst that's mixing, we'll go and get some more water. Right, now that's wet enough again. We're going to chuck in another 2 buckets of sand. Right, so I'll come and show you what it's like now. So that might look like it's a little bit sloppy, but that will dry out. There's still quite a lot of stuff in there at the back, and that's what you've got to really make sure is that everything mixes in. The reason that you gauge everything by buckets, and as you were seeing that I was scraping off all of the excess and making it flat with the top of the bucket, is that you're getting a consistent amount in there, so you know that the gauge is the same all the time, which then keeps the colour the same. If you use different cements, if you've got a bigger wall to do, for example, and you've got, I don't know, 2 bags of Quinn cement, and then you're using a Mastercrete as well, it's always going to be a different colour, no matter even if you gauge it, just because the cement, the powders in the cement and the chemicals and the compounds and bits are all slightly different. So looking at that, we're not actually a million miles away from where we need to be. What you're aiming for is you want to be able to see the back of the drum as clean as it can be, and instead of the mortar, when it's spinning around, instead of it flopping about, it needs to be rolling nicely. So we'll add a little bit more water to that, and we'll get that rolling around. There we go. So by the time that all mixes up properly, you can see at the back there it's starting to roll around a little bit more. And honestly, I'd always say, if you're doing brickwork and bits like that, gauge it out. It does take a little bit longer, not a lot. Obviously this video is taking a lot longer because I'm showing you what you're doing and I'm stopping and talking through it. But unless you're super consistent with shovel sizes, you're never going to get the same colour match all the time. So we're just going to spin that mix around a little bit and lift it up. And there we go, that is it. So I'll show you again inside the drum just to show you what the consistency should be like. So you can see there that it's rolling around. It's not flopping about, slopping everywhere, and it's getting everything all nice and mixed in. So, thank you for watching. Hopefully this has helped somebody out. I know it seems like a bit of a trivial thing, how to use a cement mixer and how to knock up properly, but if you don't know, it's always helpful to have somebody turn around and tell you what's the right way of doing it. If you like the video, please leave a like. Consider hitting the subscribe button. There's going to be lots more how-tos and little bits and bobs going on about landscaping and all sorts of things in the coming weeks and months. So that's it. Brilliant. Thank you very much.